You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. And now here at the Daniel Monday Night Community Show, it's time to hear the interview I did with Paul Anderson as part of the regular slot I do with the local police force. Firstly, I asked him if he could introduce himself to our listeners.
Yes, hello. I'm Chief Inspector Paul Anderson I'm the District Commander for Swale.
What would you like to cover first for us in this interview?
As we have that time between Christmas and spring, the issue for us at the moment is theft from motor vehicle. Quite often they are insecure vehicles that have been targeted. One individual we've recently charged and put before the court actually admitted that he never broke into cars, he just actually looked for ones that are insecure. So again, some crime prevention advice to make sure your vehicle's locked. If it's alarmed, make sure it's on. Again, remove anything valuable or in sight, and secure items in your boot, or actually take them with you so they're not actually in the car. As always, if you can, park in a secure car park in a well-lit location. And those little clues that give thieves an indication there's a sat-nav, maybe marks on the screen, give those a wipe off. And if you've got a sat-nav, actually try and put it in your pocket and take it out of the vehicle so that it's not there and there's no chance that it can be stolen. And again, to reiterate, physically check your vehicle's locked and not just rely on the blipper, perhaps to make sure. I've fallen foul of it myself and I've lost a coat in the process, Daniel.
I suppose one of those things then to sort of just give yourself a little bit of time before you walk away from your car, just give a second look back. Is it definitely locked? Is there anything on show?
Absolutely, it's a seconds check in, and it because I stop you having a lot of grief. And as I said earlier, there are one particular individual that we captured recently, and he had fully admitted that all he did was check unlocked cars, and he had quite a fruitful night and evening by doing that. Perhaps the other thing I should mention, there's a lot of activity on the island that residents may have noticed. We're running Op Fuji at the moment. That's pretty much a 2-week week of action, where we're looking at crime and disorder. That involves warrants in the town centre, some high-profile patrolling around the railway station, and we've done warrants as far afield as Laysdown. We've also done some high-profile searches in the high street. Identifying people who may be using drugs or have drugs on them, and that's seen a number of arrests and successful outcomes from those warrants. And so that work continues for the rest of the week, and we'll continue to do days and weeks of actions throughout the year, essentially trying to address some of the issues that blight Sheerness, particularly around drug dealing.
Was there anything else you wanted to cover or get over, or any useful contact details?
As always, Daniel, Crime Stoppers, you can ask me the number and I'm going to struggle, but if you give me 5 minutes, I'll pull it up. But essentially, if can we put that on at some point? But again, for me, it is about taking that extra time to make sure that your car's secure. The same with your house. We did have a spate of burglaries in the Sittingbourne area recently, and again, we've arrested, charged, and put before the court 3 people as a result of that. Now, again, that'll come out in the press in due course. At Crime Stoppers, if you've got any information, if you don't necessarily want to talk to the police, we will get that information anonymised through our systems, and that's 0800 555 111. Nice and easy to remember. And so by all means, ring in and let us know what's happening in your area, because if we don't know, we can't do anything about it.
Well, as always, Paul, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us, taking the time out to talk to us and update us on what's happening.
Not at all, Daniel. I'll speak to you next month.